In this video, we will learn about fractions and different types of fractions. Let's start. Here is a cake. We can represent it as a numeral 1. But if we divide it into two equal halves, it is 1 half. So we can represent it as 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is a fractional number. Here is the question, what is fraction? A part of a whole is called fraction, or we can say that the number of the form a by b, where a and b are natural numbers, are known as fractions. Let's know how to read the fractions. We can read the fractions in different three ways. For example, here is 1 by 2. We can read as 1 by 2, or we can read it 1 upon 2 or 1 half. Same as, suppose here is written 1 by 3. We can read it 1 by 3 or 1 upon 3 or 1 third. Same thing 1 by 4. We can read it 1 by 4 or 1 upon 4 or 1 fourth or a quarter. Same thing, suppose here is written 5 by 6. We can read it also 5 upon 6 or 5 sixths. Next, we will consider about the parts of a fraction. Actually, the fraction has two parts. First one is numerator and the second one is denominator. Here is the question, what is numerator? The number above the line is called numerator and the number below the line is called denominator. Here is 5 by 8 and the number above the line is 5 and 5 is here numerator and the number below the line is 8 and 8 is denominator. Next, we will learn about different types of fractions. Actually, fractions are three types. First one is simple fraction, next one is decimal fraction, and the third one is percentage fraction. Let us consider about simple fractions. Simple fraction. The fractions which has denominator other than power of 10 is called simple fractions. For getting the concept, if we take an example, we can understand. Suppose 2 by 5, 5 by 7, 11 by 8, and its denominators are other than power of 10. These fractions are known as simple fractions. Simple fractions may be proper, improper, or mixed. Next one, decimal fractions. The fractions whose denominator is in the form of a power of 10 is called the decimal fraction. For example, 7 by 10. We can write it 0.7. Next one, 98 by 100 and it will be in the decimal form 0.98. And these are known as decimal fractions. And we will discuss more about this chapter next classes. And next one is the percentage fraction. A percent is a fraction whose denominator is 100 and the numerator of the fraction is called the rate percent. And the percent is denoted by this symbol. For example, 15%. That means we can write it in the form of fraction 15 by 100. Next one is simple fraction. Simple fractions are different types. First one is proper fraction. Here is the question, what is proper fraction? A fraction whose numerator is less than its denominator is called proper fraction. For example, 2 by 3, 3 by 6, 5 by 7, 16 by 40. Here the numerator is less than denominator. And also we have to remember that proper fraction is any part out of a whole. Next one is improper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is more than or equal to its denominator is called improper fractions. For example, 3 by 2, 6 by 3, 5 by 5, 40 by 16. Here 3 by 2 is 3 is greater than 2. That means numerator is greater than denominator. And also another example 6 by 3 and also 40 by 16. And more one example of this improper fraction is 5 by 5. Here numerator and denominators are equal. So all these are improper fractions. Next one, mixed fraction. A number which can be expressed as the sum of a natural number and a proper fraction is called a mixed fractions. That means it is the combination of a whole number and a proper fractions. We can get by example, for example, 1 whole 3 by 4, and here is 1 is whole number and 3 by 4 is proper fractions, and 1 whole 3 by 4 is a mixed fraction. Next example, 4 whole 5 by 7, 7 whole 9 by 13, 12 whole 6 by 25, etc. All are mixed fractions. Next one is unit fractions. What is unit fraction? The fractions having 1 as numerator are known as unit fractions. For example, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 7, 1 by 16. Here all the numerators of the fractions are 1. So all these are unit fractions. Next one is vulgar fraction. A fraction whose denominator is a whole number other than 10, 100, 1000, etc. is called a vulgar fractions. For example, 1 by 5, 3 by 2, 6 by 7, 3 by 4. All these are vulgar fractions because its denominators are other than 10, 100 and 1000. Next one, like fraction. Fractions having the same denominator are known as like fractions. We will consider about the example. We can get the what is like fractions. For example, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4. Here the denominators are same or equal. So these are like fractions. Next one, unlike fractions. Fractions having different denominators are known as unlike fractions. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4. Here the denominators are different. So these are known as unlike fractions.